Hello,
Hel
everybody, and
Hey.
welcome to
Learn
Learning Out Loud. And this is our podcast about homeschooling.
this is so any public school parents, they can come in here, see it from the parents' view and from the kids' view,
Right.
and see if you want to try it.
Right. And this is my son. My name is Kara,
My name is Grayson.
and Grayson is in fifth grade now. We pulled Grayson in after second grade.
Yeah.
He went to public school until second grade. And then, so we're now 3 years in. This is
Yeah.
our third year.
This is our third year.
So what are your thoughts about homeschool so far?
I really like it. I think it keeps up with me, and because when you're in public school, you're worrying about how much time you have, really. But in homeschool, there isn't really no time limit. You could just go on.
Right.
And yeah, and it keeps up with me. So I really like that.
And one of the reasons that we chose homeschool was we found out that Grayson did not test gifted, but he's in the smarter category, really close to gifted.
Yeah.
But him and some of his other friends in school were on the smarter side were being put on computers so that they could teach to the other kids to get them to catch up, right?
Yeah.
And there was one day that I asked you, I don't know if you remember this, but I asked you, oh, you do?
Yeah.
I asked you after school, after I picked you up and found that out, what were you doing on the computer?
Oh, I don't remember that.
You don't.
The thing that I thought you were talking about was late at night that day, and it was you asked me, it's do you want to try homeschool for a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
And really, I didn't really have a choice. I said yes, of course, and look at me now.
Right. Well, where I'm going with that is when I had asked you that, like what you do on the computer, you said, I just listen to music, play some games. And I thought, well, I could do that at home. And so I didn't really think you were learning a whole heck of a lot in public school, or not to the capacity that you could be.
And I remember, yeah, I think one of the reasons we ditched public school is because they were taking away all the history books. And I wasn't really a historian back then, but now I'm a huge historian. And if they took out all the history books, what was I going to do? I have a whole bunch of artifacts from my great grandfather right now.
Yeah, you do. But so what do you like most about homeschool?
I think, oh, that's a hard one. I like a lot of things. Oh my gosh, I can't think. I think I can't think of one, but I just love it in general. It's amazing. I get an awesome teacher.
You could learn in your pajamas every day if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. I did it today.
Yeah.
Jays.
You rock the PJs a lot. The other thing that I think I like about homeschool is we're not limited to their field trips. So we can find our own that are a little bit further than what public schools would go.
I mean, yeah, our first year, I remember this clearly. Our first field trip was a hike.
Mm-hmm.
And we went on this beautiful trail, actually. I got a little walking stick. I found one. And I actually still have that right today.
Yeah.
And that was, 2 years ago?
And what was the purpose of the hiking trip? What
We
were
were-
we?
we were trying to find flowers, these different types of plants.
Right. Because we were learning about plants and animals at that point in time.
We brought a little cute little magnifying glass. Didn't really work, but we had it.
It's okay. It worked for the time being. Yeah, we're not. I do want to go on further field trips, which we have.
This week for Thursday?
No,
Did we
unfortunately.
miss it?
No, you did not. So another part of homeschooling that Grayson is talking about right now is that there are co-ops out there. So he isn't strictly homeschooled 5 days a week.
So there's this thing. It's it's called Falcon Aero Lab. So basically it's homeschool kids, they go there to learn about planes, drones, 3D printing. It's all the nerdy stuff that we like. And yeah, I love that stuff because I'm not just here because then I'm actually like finding new friends. So yeah, that's like I all right, I'm not supposed to, probably not, but for a plus on public school is definitely the friends.
Friends, yes.
Yeah, because
You do get playtime every day with other kids.
but yeah, technically I get more playtime then. I mean now than then because I have 4 hours of school a day. I get done. Actually, I get my schoolwork done pretty quick, and I got done today at like what was it? 10?
More 10:30.
10:30, yeah.
So, Colorado
So yeah.
law in each state has their own laws. So, if you are looking into homeschooling, I recommend you looking at your state laws for homeschooling. I know Colorado law is that you have to have 4 hours a day,
At least.
at least 4 hours a day. You can go over, which we have sometimes over here in the middle of a lesson that we
Yeah.
really want to like get through.
Or if I'm like slow that day.
Yeah, if we're
Like
struggling that day, and 172 days for the year, which isn't bad. It's about, I think, if I looked up public school is 170 to 180, depending on snow days, which they haven't really had any snow days this year. So they're probably going to go 180.
Colorado has been dry this year.
Yes. So that is Colorado law. But I think what is the, as a kid's perspective, if people are looking at this from how their kid would react. What would be one of the worst parts about homeschooling that you would think? Subjects?
There's like some of our books that are like pretty it's like decay.
Well, you would have that in school too. But I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think Grayson's worst part about homeschool is that he does not get snow days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the worst part, I don't get snow days cuz I live in school. I don't get I only get like what is it? 2 breaks a year? Summer and
Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
So we do skip spring break sometimes if we want to get to summer faster because we have to have at least 172 days, 4 hours. So we could take spring break if we don't have something going on at the beginning of summer. And that's the other beauty of homeschool is that we can take vacations when we want to take vacations. And like last year, his sister was graduating, so he needed to be done with school by the beginning of May so that we could go to her graduation and do all the graduation things with her that is very time consuming. So we skipped spring break so that we could get off a week earlier. Remember that?
Mhm.
What are you doing right now?
Uh,
That is one thing about Grayson. I would say the downfall of homeschool is that he's a fidgeter. So instead of paying attention right now, he's fidgeting with his school supplies.
it's just a calculator. Hey, I was seeing how much money I would have gotten from that one video I made.
Yeah,
See $2. Actually wait, no. 2 cents.
that's irrelevant right now. You need to focus on the task at hand. Anyway, so what's one thing that you've learned, Grayson, that you really loved learning about?
Ooh, what was it? I'm pretty sure history.
Any part of history?
World War II.
World War II.
I'm a big World War II guy.
Well, let's go back to the hardest part of
Ooh,
homeschooling.
hardest part.
I would say that your other hardest part of homeschooling is because you only have to do 4 hours a day. Your hardest part is that you have a lot of public school friends or friends that go to school, even a private school, that you have to wait for them to get out of
Like
school.
6 hours. No,
That's not 6
8.
hours.
Just said 8. Dang. Maybe like 4. Yeah, I have to wait till like 3, 4 to get any of my friends. So
Yeah.
yeah, all I have to do really, yeah, it's pretty bad, but I have to like wait. I'll just sit there and wait, watch TV, I guess.
Yeah.
But sometimes I play VR before.
Yeah.
And
That's the hardest part too.
yeah, I really don't like waiting. I'm very impatient.
Yeah. There are no patients with this one.
Really?
I will say though, like, even though you are homeschooled, we try to keep you in activities to keep you involved and engaged and learning new things and meeting new people.
Yeah, like this Valentine's Day, we made a awesome, and I mean awesome, uh, Stranger Things Valentine's box.
We did,
Yeah, it's in my room right now.
but, like, we keep you in football,
Yeah, football.
and you play golf, and you do all those things that you meet new people at.
Saturdays are the best. Prove me wrong. 'Cause
But we will like, we do try to keep him doing things that are still things that his friends would do in school. So, like he mentioned, the Valentine's Day box, granted, we're homeschooled, so he just got Valentine's from us. It's not like from a bunch of his classmates. He
I
just
got some awesome FNAF plushies. Thank
yeah.
you. You're the best.
And we made this amazing Stranger Things box, which we have posted on my TikTok, which is called The
What?
Edit by
Oh,
Kara.
get it. Sorry, I'm not. I don't have like Facebook.
What else do you like to do as a homeschool kid?
Honestly, the internet. So like it keeps us up. Like you find a whole bunch of stuff. Some like whole bunch of stuff at like TikTok that we could do. Yeah, we do a lot. So
Well, and that's one thing that I have realized doing homeschool this as our third year is that not everything has to be on the schedule. So Grayson is doing this program that we have right now that's mostly books. And every day it's a new lesson. They prepare the lesson plan, they do all that stuff, and I just have to grade it. But
I
we
do
go
it.
through it together.
Yeah.
So sometimes we are learning together.
And it's a little difficult sometimes, and sometimes the books like I don't
Mhm.
get the point of them.
Right.
Most of the books are just reading though.
It's a lot of reading, but he does do math online,
I do math and I also do spelling.
spelling online, yep. And those things it's the best part is that I my math is very ancient compared to how he's learning now. And it teaches him the math that he needs to learn.
Mhm.
And so I think it's a misconception that parents need to be smart to homeschool their kids.
That's total bull crap.
Let's not say crap.
Really?
Because I mean, I struggled in school. I wasn't the type of kid that could sit there and read something and retain it right away. I was the type that really had to study. It's a common misconception, and you don't have to. There are plenty of programs out there that will work for you. And we've changed our program every year. We've not kept the same one every year. For the last 3 years, we've changed it every year, and we're going to change again for next year.
So, mom, what is the thing that you think we're like still learning like how to do?
I think we're still learning which program works best for us.
I think I'm still learning how to like slow down and read first
Not be
cuz
in such a hurry.
yeah, I just really just most of the time I just want to get it done with.
Well, and that's one thing that we are trying to teach Grayson is to slow down and to be in the moment, right? So instead of thinking about what he can do next or what he wants to do next, to be in the moment, get it done, and do it properly the first time so we don't have to redo it, right?
I think I'm getting better on that though.
Yeah.
What's something that you think you can improve on?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You think you have like a list or something?
Well, all the things. It's a whole list.
All right, there's something that I might need to
What?
that we both need to improve on. What?
I think we need to improve on our patience
Patience, yeah.
because we do tend to get frustrated. And it's hard, especially with you, since you are on the spectrum of gifted, is that you get very angry or
If I
something
can't
if you don't know it.
yeah, if I
Right
can't do
away.
it, I just get I mental breakdown. I
Which
did
is,
that a lot in school.
I mean, the first year was more of a struggle, but I feel like these last 2 years we've really worked on that and it's gotten a lot better.
I think, but honestly, what do you think? Here's a question. What do you think are some ups and downs, like ups and downs of public school, of what you think of when I was in it, and ups and downs in homeschool?
Well, public school, the negative part is I have no control over what you're learning.
They could
And
be
while that's okay for some people, I feel like there's certain things that you should learn that they can't teach you. Does that make sense?
I
So, as far as the positive things, the best part about homeschool, in my opinion, is the fact that you can learn as
whatever.
fast or as slow as you need to. So, if there's a
Like
subject that we need to spend more time on, we have that ability.
yeah, like I was saying earlier, like it keeps up with like how I'm learning and like how slow I want to do it. Like if I just need to like slow down a little bit.
Mhm. Or if you know something really, really well already, we don't have to spend as much time on it.
Yeah.
We just breeze right through.
Like I used you know how like I get like angry over like not knowing something?
Mhm.
So yeah, we used to take lots of breaks due to that.
Mental breaks, yep.
Mental breaks. Yeah, like we have a punching bag.
Uh-huh.
Now it's downstairs, but it used to be in my room. I just go up there, punch it like for a little bit, and then I'd come back down. I'd be like when I'm ready, I'd be like, all right, I think I'm good. Let's continue.
Mhm. Well, and it's always good, especially for kids to express their emotions.
Def-
And I don't want you to hold it in because it's not good for you. But I also want you to realize that, like, as you grow up, you might just have to say, I need a moment and walk away from a situation to where you can clear your head. Obviously, not punch a punching bag, maybe,
Maybe if I still have it, but
but then you are learning life skills with being homeschooled. Like, what life skill was your favorite?
so far, grilled cheese. So far, yeah, definitely grilled cheese. We haven't done that many though. But actually, no, my favorite. This is for Valentine's Day. My grandma, she comes to teach me like every now and then. So
You and your nanny had followed up on is that you wanted to do something special for dad and I.
yeah, so we, I actually cooked a dinner on Valentine's Day. Not really cooked, but
Yeah. Nani, his nanny cooked dinner,
yeah, she
brought it
cooked it.
over.
Yeah, so for me to like warm it up for them, whatever they wanted,
Hmm.
and give it to
And you were a waiter.
them
You were
later.
a good waiter,
Thank you.
except for dad still bitter about not getting his salad.
He never asked for salad.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah. But Grayson didn't write it down that he asked for a salad, so then he didn't get a salad, but it was a very nice gesture that he did for us for Valentine's Day, which is life skills is something new that we've been doing. And I do encourage a lot of families to do it, especially if you're homeschooling, even if you're not homeschooling, but we have the opportunity to do it more so when we're homeschooling. And so we've taught you we're starting to teach you life skills as in like cooking, doing certain things around the house,
Yeah.
changing tires.
Dad's first life skill he taught me. Shovel the. This is like the first time we've gotten snow this year, and we had to like shovel the front.
And a life skill, like I told Grayson, because he said, I know how to shovel, mom. And I said to him, a life skill isn't something that you don't know how to do when you're learning. It's something that you learn how to do without being told, right? So, like, I cook dinner every night. You don't have to go, hey, mom, can you cook dinner, right? I mean, you have sometimes
Sometimes
because you're starving,
because they're like food.
but shoveling is one, right? So that you learn that life skill. You learn how to make your own grilled cheese
Yeah, I when I first learned that, I cooked one every day.
every
So
day.
far, mostly.
And you took one to your co-op class too.
Yeah, I flexed. I flexed. I was like, "Yo, I made this myself, fool."
Mhm.
So yeah, cheese is definitely one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite foods, grilled cheese in general.
Grilled cheese, yeah. And it's a, like a lunch or a dinner.
No, a lunch or breakfast.
No, because remember we've had
It
grilled
could be
cheese,
anything. It could be
grilled cheese
anything.
with tomato soup, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it could be anything. It could be anything.
Yeah. So, two questions that I've seen come up are what do you wish parents knew about homeschool? And what's one thing that moms overthink about homeschool?
Okay, let's do the um parents one.
Okay.
I think they should know that it's honestly plus four. It's better, way better than home public school, and it'll keep up with with your child, and I'm honestly pretty sure that your child would love it. I am almost uh 90% sure that your child will love homeschool.
So, what I think parents should know about homeschool is that you don't have to be the smartest in every single subject.
Mhm.
There are programs out there that give you all the tools to teach your kids according to their grade. Because each year we get, even if we stuck with the same curriculum, we would have different things to learn each year because of your grade level. That's what I think. So, second question is, what is one thing moms overthink about homeschool?
You go first. I need to think about that.
So one thing I think that moms overthink, and one thing that we were worried about when we were first pulling you from public school was that you were going to be very secluded and not have as many friends or people to play with, and that might affect you. But like we had talked about earlier with football, keeping you in like activities and golf, and you have friends in the neighborhood, and just making sure that we make the effort to go out and do things and not stay secluded in the house. That is one thing that I did overthink quite a bit, but it's very it's it can be overcome very easily. And what one fact that I learned that I didn't tell you is that I've learned that in Colorado alone, over in the last 3 years since you've been pulled from homeschool, because I've seen an influx, which is an increase in
Homeschoolers.
homeschoolers, and it saw a statistic, and I don't know how, I have not verified this statistic, but I saw a statistic that said in the last 3 years, over 10,000 kids have been pulled from school to go to homeschooling. Yeah.
All over the world?
No, just in Colorado.
Just in Colorado.
Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy.
And every year I find
You see more.
I meet more people that are homeschooling.
Like I pretty didn't we just meet the girl that got you your thing?
Cutting boards?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. She does homeschooling.
Is it no, he's not homeschooled. Yeah. Earlier we were talking about like the schools like that you actually go to, not just a homeschool. I've been getting a lot of friends from there. Like the first year we went to this place called Summit Academy. I met two very good I remember four really good friends.
Okay.
So one was named Preston, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah. One was named Archie. Remember him?
Mhm.
Caleb. These two are older. Caleb is older than me, and Joaquin is older than me.
Okay.
So yeah, and I still actually talk to Caleb a little bit.
I feel like
'cause-
you make better friendships, bigger bonds because of you guys don't see each other every day.
Yeah.
But so what's one thing that moms overthink?
Oh my gosh, I would not know because, of course, I am not a mother. I am not old enough to be a mother, and of course, I am not a gal.
You're not a gal?
Yeah, I think just from coming from you, like how you've been reacting, I think, let's see. I just think that you worry about like what's gonna happen, the aftermath for me, like the aftermath of pulling me. Like you don't think I'm gonna get as much friends. You don't know if I'm going to if this is actually gonna be good for me or bad. But it is a risk you have to take. Definitely.
And we've taken a lot of risks in homeschool.
Definitely.
So,
Lots.
the first year of homeschool, we did strictly homeschool.
Yeah, just homeschool in
And
general.
then the second year, we found a co-op that was
Yeah.
he talking about where he met
Summit
for
Academy.
some
Like
friends.
yeah, Preston and all them.
Then this year, the third
We're
year,
doing Falcon Aero Lab.
yeah.
I know basically everyone in my class.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know all their names. There's not many, but big plus, there was no girls in my class.
So, as far as like risks, we did pull you from Summit, which was a risk because if in co-ops they get full very fast. Why I'm saying so many kids have gone to homeschool. It is 1 day a week. There are ones that are 2 days a week, but we choose the 1 day a week one. Um, so we do 4 days here, 1 day there. Try to mix in some field trips depending on the weather.
Definitely.
But the risk that we took was pulling you from Summit, losing your spot to try Aerolab, right?
And it was a risk that we took. We gambled a little bit
Yeah.
and we got the jackpot, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly, I think Summit, they have more like variety of choices. Cause if you want choices, go to Summit. If you want, uh, if you're like more nerdier, you can choose from drones,
Mhm.
pilot, printing. Those are the ones I know right now.
Well, and there's positives and negatives to both. Like Summit was the fact that I thought you were doing a co-op, which was 1 day a week, but you weren't going to miss out on all the public school kid things. Like they did do homecomings and dances and Valentine's Day boxes. You didn't get to go because you had to be in middle school. So middle school and up does dances and they have guest speakers come in, stuff like that. Prom, they do graduation ceremony, and there's a lot of kids that go to that school. Ton.
But
That school is a K through 12.
here's a big plus on Falcon Aerolab. So basically, if you wanted to be a pilot and you started like at this age, as you grow up and you keep doing like trying to get your pilot, once you want to be a pilot, you will have enough experience to get your pilot's degree.
Well, and that's one thing why we did take the risk of switching you is because it did give you, more opportunities for when you grow up, for when you graduate from high school. So, as Grayson was mentioning with Aerolab that he does this year and next year, he'll get to do all of it. So, they have drones, they have cybersecurity, they have what else is there? Welding, blacksmithing, pilots, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember actually the blacksmithing.
And once Grayson is in middle school, he'll pick a field of study. And if he sticks with that field of study, let's say drones or piloting, by the time he graduates, he'll have enough hours to get his private pilot's license, which is a huge accomplishment for somebody going out of high school. Like normally you don't have that for years after you graduate from high school. So that's one thing why we were so curious about the program because it would give you an opportunity to go straight into a career if you wanted instead of having to go to college, if that's the route that you choose when you get older.
Yeah, definitely. Here, do you have any more questions and like things that they might want to know?
No, I mean, just saying like every year is different. Don't be afraid to change the curriculum. Don't be afraid to change our co-op. Don't be afraid to try new things. And it's all about an experience. And kids are homeschool kids are learning through you and not just the curriculum, but like the field trips.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's it. I think that's all we have for today.
Hmm.
Um, Also, if you have any more questions, you can leave a comment.
We do have an email.
Huh?
We do have an
You
email.
do have an email. You can ask her for that.
Our email is learningoutloud.show@gmail.com.
Yeah. I'm gonna advertise my YouTube channel real quick. Go subscribe to Great Fusion on YouTube. I make great content. Trust.
And this podcast, we will have a YouTube, we'll have a Facebook, we'll have an Instagram, and we'll have a TikTok. And we have our email. So there are multiple places that you can ask questions. If you need to ask questions, every week we're going to talk about something different that's going on with homeschool. We haven't quite figured out what we're going to talk about during the summer, but we'll figure it out when we get there. We'll cross that bridge. So thank you for watching and Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on TikTok. Honestly, everything you're on, do the subscribe button version of that thing.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you and goodbye.